start with the FTSE ASEAN equity. As we highlighted last week, we expected the index to trade higher, but it fell short to take out our immediate resistance at 10,450. The subsequent decline was pretty much seen the index back into what we call that consolidation mode. Although, despite some setback, we think the short-term buys remain upward one, because you see the higher low structure was pretty much intact, and within the downside could be kept within the current support level. So any reattempt to break out the cloud could actually kickstart a new upcycle. And for the past 2 days, price action is actually much more stronger. That means selling pressure has begun to normalize. So we're expecting the uptrend to continue once selling pressure fully normalized. All right, moving on into today's trading idea. Let's start the first one, capital A. I know KPA has been run out quite strong recently, but only after the stock has established a new and stronger baseline above 13-day moving average. We think that is quite worth to re-highlighting, because one, risk to ratio is quite important, because right now we are risking about 10% with potential reward over 21%. So that means risk to ratio is about 1 to 2. So that is actually more acceptable before we highlight any particular trading idea. So in terms of the resistance, we think there's decent chance for the stock to continue to trade higher, with the net resistance at 99 cents and 1.10 cents, with the cut loss below 81 cents. Quant scoring is grow with the quant score of 7.2. And then we have Wellcar Holding. One of the reasons why we like the idea of the recent correction that has ended after the stock bounces off the major 200-day moving average. The new baseline was formed along the 4 moving average, 20, 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. While last Friday again, despite slightly, I would say, not that big candle, but you see on the momentum remain quite strong. So because of those elevated momentum, we're expecting the going uptrend to continue, as we put our technical target at 1.86 cents and 2.01 cents, with a cut loss below 1.63 cents. So risk to ratio is quite decent at 6% downside risk against 15% upside potential. If you're using the quant scoring, is based on quality style, the quant score is quite high at 9.8. Alright, for Indonesia, we like Bukalapak.com. Bukalapak consolidation within the cup and the pattern about to end, pending breakout above 132 Indonesian rupiah. A breakout above those level could kickstart a new upcycle. The net resistance is actually paired at 145 and 153 Indonesian rupiah. Quant score is grow. Quant style is grow with the quant scoring 8.8. And then we have Media Nusantara Citra. Quant scoring not available, but in this case, the stock actually has staged a breakout above the inverted cup and the pattern, and what we see for the past 3 days is actually a classic throwback or pullback for the return move for the pattern, which we think the new buyer will come in and prolong the reversal signal toward the net resistance target at 404 and 458 Indonesia rupiah, colors below 354. For Philippines, we like the MCI holding. The consolidation within this triangle pattern about to end. It's ended following a last week breakout move. So momentum, you have seen an equally breakout move. MACD yet I think is actually turning bullish, but it's not that strong yet, pending a stronger follow through. But in terms of the risk to ratio, we think current level is quite attractive to go in, with 5% downside risk against 13% upside potential. So next target is actually at 11.7 and 12.5 Philippine peso, with a cut loss below 10.44. Quant star is quality with the quant scoring 8.3. And then we have AREIT Incorporated, also similar pattern. It is a triangle pattern, but in this case, it not yet to breakout. But we think it's going to break out soon. One, you can tell the momentum is actually continuing to improve. MACD, we've seen a hint of the bullish crossover, but it's still traded below zero level, which means a breakout above 34.5 pesos could actually kickstart a new upcycle. Regardless, we think current level quite attractive to go in. One, because risk to ratio is quite decent with 4% downside risk against 11.7% upside potential. Next target will be 35.75 and 38 Philippine peso, with the cut loss below 32.4. Kwanzaa is momentum with the scoring also high at 7.3. For Singapore, we have LHN using Kwanzaa of value scoring at 8.6. The stock movement can, I would say, in terms of the movement can be a little bit more on the slower side. The pace of the uptrend is much more slower, but despite the gradual up move, the trend structure was quite supportive. You have seen the stock has actually bouncing off multiple moving average over here, and new higher structure was formed along the way. So it could take quite some time, but we think there's decent chance for the ongoing uptrend to continue as we put our technical resistance at 37.5 and 41.5 cent with the cut loss below 31.5 cent. Alright, second stock will be City Development. For City Development, we like the idea because the stock is still pretty much on downtrend, but we think there's decent chance for the upper breakout, what we call that, for the stock. One, because we seen the stock testing numbers, what we call that, long-term downtrend line number of time, and momentum is actually improving in terms of the momentum structure. We like how the D trend actually has started to shift into positive territory. Trading volume also improving. Price action also quite supportive. So a breakout above immediate at 6 Singapore dollar could actually kickstart a new upcycle. With the net resistance is back at 6.23 and 6.7 with the cut loss below 5.59 Sing dollar. We are using concept of grow with the scoring also high at 7.45. And then for Thailand, we like Siam Global House. The major consolidation over here could be at tail end. One of because of the gap out move last week. So the gap out is pretty much set up new tone for the stock, as we expect the stock to trade higher with the net resistance at 18.4 and 19.9 Thai baht with the cut loss below 15.8. Kwanzaa is quality with the scoring 6.7. Then we have Tipco Asphalt. The stock has pretty much staged a breakout move last week, and it was backed by high trading volume, momentum improving, everything looked quite decent, and we've seen the stock also taken out before above the so-called the consolidation pattern. So because of that, we're expecting the new upcycle to continue to unfolding. So the net resistance will be at 17.6 and 19.1 with a cut loss below 15.7 Thai baht. And for Vietnam, we have South Basic Chemical, stock code CSV. The uptrend, the new fresh breakout move last week has pretty much kickstarted a new upcycle, and we expect the uptrend to continue with the next target at 74,500 and 81,200 with the colors below 64,000 Vietnam dollar. Last but not least, we have Vietnam Rubber Group. Despite I would say a solid rebound from 38.2 Fibonacci level, has placed the stock back into uptrend mode, and the stock is yet to break a new high. But in terms of the higher trading volume as for last week, momentum quite supportive, and the reading for MACD is actually quite positive. So we're expecting uptrend to continue as we put technical resistance at 37,200 and 40,100 with the cut loss below 31,650 Vietnam dollar. Kwanzaa is quality with the scoring 5.9.